Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. And this is Marmoush. Passing nice and neat. Passing is crisp and sharp. Caicedo threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Tries to play it through. That looks a good ball through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Caicedo. Could try cutting inside here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'm looking forward to watching this guy, Lois Openda, Peter. The golden generation may be no more for his native Belgium, but there's so much to like about him. He's got the pace, he's got the strength, he loves one-on-ones. And while he may not be the type to get involved in the build-up much, this boy can really finish.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. That's an excellent interception. Howson.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Doucouré. And it's made its way to him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Plays a sharp little ball here. Marmoush, he's tried one! Decent enough try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Openda, this looks pretty, he's gone for goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating. Grenoble clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Howson does really well to win the ball there. Short changes him with that pass. Tries to pass it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Caicedo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Great vision. Azmoun. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Caicedo. Doucouré. Azmoun receives it in a good position here. And he's had it nicked away. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Caicedo. Oh, super! Azmoun! And It's a goal!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's Caicedo. Doucouré. Caicedo. Trippier. Now it's Openda. No way through there. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And they win it back again. And he's picked out the run. Oh, this is a great position. And they're back on the ball again. Eze. Little pass back. And here's Marmoush. Alcanous.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Looking tidy in possession here. He's going for goal! Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Marmoush! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Excellent. And he's following up! Openda. It's a searching pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Doucouré.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's being shifted off it. Bilbao still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Eze for Joel Veltman. And it's Doucouré. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Good take, and is he in? That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Great chance here from position A1.
Well, he can produce power, precision and deception, so he's not short on options.
Marmoush! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Out of play for a goal kick. Well, that is one way to stop him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Cross into the box. And that's the keeper's ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's hoisted clear. Bilbao are looking to go forward now. And he's away. Nicely weighted ball. Open shot, surely! Tries to get it clear. Doucouré. Marmoush. Azmoun. Looking for the run. And he cuts out the supply. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, good-looking ball. And it's El Khanous. Can he get it through? Caught offside that time.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Chalobah clears. Stiller gets into some space.
Grenoble surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Adrien Benabi. Kyle George. Oh, shooting chance! It is a fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And when the manager... Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach. And he shoots! A whisker away from making it 4.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And it's Doucouré. And now a sudden chance to counter. Openda. Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Openda.
3 minutos de descuento.
Howson cuts out the pass. And here's Marmoush. Might be danger here. There's the shot! They've scored! Just cruising! They are cruising! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Bilbao cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.